Steve, we had a really good night in Bolton, where we had a long night. It was I think 5 hours of filming, but 11 great fights, 10 fantastic learning fights for your fighters, and rounded off with a fantastic top of the bill.
Yeah. I mean, busy and long night, as you say. We had to delay the start, which I didn't want to do, because we brought it forward to try and get them all off on the top of the bill at a reasonable time, but there was that many people queuing up when we opened the doors that we had to put it back 20-30 minutes, but they all got in, and I think they all got value for money, that's for sure. Going through it, we'll do it quickly because it is a long one. Billy Hervey v Angel Gomez, what a good fight that was to start with. That Angel Gomez has been on our shows loads of times. Takes the pass, he never flinches, and tends to leave a couple of attacks for every round, doesn't he? And test them. And to be fair, Billy took a few on the chin on Saturday night, but come through with flying colours, and
I think he took a couple early on, didn't he?
Well, yeah,
and he's a very, considering his amateur experience wasn't brilliant, you wouldn't know that, because I think in that gym where he's at from Blundell's, they're all good fighters, aren't they?
So Harry Winard, Jack England, that was a debut for Harry, and his music didn't come on, which pissed him off a little bit, but
he told me that it still wasn't the right music when he eventually did come out.
No, I picked it for him. We were struggling, no one could find what he wanted, so I thought, David A, he's got to be good enough for him, he's good enough for him. So yeah, he come out to that, and good display from him. Obviously they're over keen on the debuts, aren't they? But he beat Jack England, who's a game opponent, but 39-38, we all thought it wasn't as close as that, but it's a win and we move on, don't we?
Yeah, I thought it was a comfortable 40-36. Competitive, but I thought he won every round.
Yeah, and then the next one, Harris Brown, Jake Pollard, basically looked like a boy, didn't he? Harris in there, like a little 12-year-old coming out, but he's got the skills to pay the bills, as you say, and I think we'll just have to nurture him along slowly, and he can get there and get in the mix. He's not
just 19, isn't he? I think 19. I know he looks 12, but he is actually 19.
But he handled him easy enough, so when his man stem comes, he'll be okay. And then another debutant, Yusuf Saeed v Jake Smith. Great performance by Yusuf, done well with his tickets, the same as the other two debutants, and Jake Smith's never been stopped, I don't think, in 20 odd fights, and I think Yusuf wanted to stop him, but he did everything but, so good performance by Yusuf. Owen Anderson v Kristaps Zilgis.
Great fight.
Owen hit him with so many unbelievable body shots.
Well, the body stature is very appropriate, isn't it? Because he's got a fantastic, with either hand to the body. I think he's just 20, isn't he?
Yeah.
Exciting prospect.
Yeah, he gets upset when he doesn't get a stoppage, but these are tough guys, and to be honest, from the end of the second onwards, I thought he can't keep checking them, but he sucked up and gives some back, and made for a good fight, certainly a good learning fight for Owen. And the same again with Monamir, it was only his second fight, got the Carl Sampson test, who knows how to survive and get through an L, and he used his knowledge to nullify Money, and make it a good learning fight for him, because he'll learn from things from that. Carl's a good operator, but good second performance from Money. Jack Murphy v Joshua Ocampo, quality Jack, and he's easy on the eye, and Ocampo's a good operator, knows how to get through, tough as old boots, but I think Jack showed that he's good enough now to be stepped up, and I think when people actually do come to win against him and leave the openings, they might start seeing a few stoppages, but titles in Jack Murphy the way he's going.
He was one of the standout ones for me. I thought everyone performed really well, but Jack for me, with Ashmaran, looked really, really good, as well as the top of the bill.
Yeah, Kai Dorber against Ryan LeBourne. I think Kai won it comfortably, only his second fight, but looked well. It was a criticism. I think he just tried to load up too much and wanted to desperate to take him out and get a stoppage.
He looked like he was ready on a couple of occasions.
But by throwing those big ones, I think it gave Ryan the opportunity to see him come in and crouch down. But again, good learning fight for him. Well matched most of these by Steve Willis. So he's learning. Then Ibrahim Niam v Christian Navarak, who's been on loads of our shows, tough as old boots, and again, he took everything that Ibby was throwing at him and come through. Well, some ring rust off for him because he's not been out for 9 months, so that'll do him. I believe he's jumping on I believe he's jumping on our lead show in 2 weeks' time now. Ashley Moran v Conor Mewell, which was a great fight. I mean, that Conor come to try, but Ashley put him in his box with controlling him with a jab, and then was getting the jab right, and then worked him over more and more as the rounds went on. And fair play for Conor Mewell for sticking in and gaining the distance with him. And then what can we say about the top of the bill? Kane Garner, Jamie Robinson. Steve Lillis brought it up on the pod last night, and he was saying one of the best small hall show fights he's ever seen. And you know, I did say before the fight that fights like this should be on the TVs. You know, the dross that you're getting on the TV, where you've got 2 well-matched even kid fights. That's what the public want to see. And on Saturday night, you know, I was with Lee White on the commentary, and there was 5 out of the 10 rounds I couldn't split. And I know the referees can't do that because they're told that they've got to try and pick a winner in the rounds, but they were all that close. And even when we was picking Jamie or Kane winning the round, there was,
for me,
you know,
the only difference between the two of them, I would say many of the rounds couldn't really split them, but there was a few rounds that they were a clear winner, and that clear winner was Kane. You know, he had to.
That was in the latter stages, wasn't it? There was nothing much. He started to move a lot better in the last few rounds, and I think that's what won him the fight.
Yes.
Yeah, and obviously he got the knockdown as well, which was a genuine knockdown, but only a flash one, and that gave him an extra point. So, right man won in Kane Gardner. Jamie Robinson's stop rolls on that. It was a great fight. You know. If you're on our YouTube channel, no, and like I just hope that not just Kane, but Jamie can get a big fight out of that again and on telly and earn a few quid for the families. So that's my job now with Kane, to make sure we get him a proper title and opportunity on the back of that, and so that's what we were working for. But overall, Saturday night, 29th of June in Bolton was a great card. 11 wins for VIP fighters, which is good news, but more importantly, 11 good fights with 11 good learning things. So all in all, good night.
Nice one, Steve.
Thanks,
See you
Lee.
later.
Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.